Yeah, this is incredibly surreal. Thank you, Dr. Virginia, for that wonderful introduction. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, well, give me a second here. Hold on. Needed that. Yeah, these past couple of days, my friends kept asking me, like, Jordy, are you nervous to give the speech on graduation? I was like, no, not really. I want to apologize to all of you because I lied. I'm definitely very nervous to be up here, but people keep telling me that's a good thing, so I guess we'll see. My family's also like 25, 30 feet in front of me right now, so if you start seeing water run down my face, it's just sweat, I promise. Even though it's not hot at all, but
I love you.
Love you too. Good afternoon, esteemed faculty members, members of the Villanova Board of Trustees, university administrators, families, friends, and honored guests. And welcome to Villanova's graduating class of 2023. Some champagne definitely snuck its way into the stadium. I'd like to thank the university provosts, deans, and administrators from the university for having me as this 2023 student commencement speaker. This opportunity is a true honor and beyond special to me, so sincerely thank all of you. To be completely honest, I never imagined myself standing here today. Growing up, I was a student who struggled a lot in the classroom. And these past few months preparing for graduation, I kept thinking about when I was in the 3rd grade in Mrs. Gasserberty's class. That entire year, I was always the last student in my class to finish the times table speed test. And bringing those failed tests back home, all my family and I could think about was that we were certain college was probably not in the cards for me. But against all odds, here I am today, standing in Villanova blue and white, about to receive a diploma from one of the world's most prestigious universities. And now that I am here, as excited as I am to move to New York City, I really don't want it to end. Before 2017, I didn't know a single thing about Villanova. Honestly, I didn't even know it existed, even though we fully won an NCAA championship that year. That was until my older brother, Jose, began his college career here. I remember standing right over there at the intersection on Lancaster Avenue as our family toured the campus the spring before my brother's freshman year. My dad said to me in his stern voice, "Pon atención, porque esta universidad podría ser tuya también en un par de años." Which translates to, pay attention, because this university might be yours too in a couple of years. My brother angrily and immediately said, "No, there's no way Jordy can come here, this is my school." Little did he know, right? Then came my senior year of high school, and it was my turn to travel the country and decide where I wanted to spend the next 4 years of my life. My parents obviously forced my brother to let me spend the weekend with him so I could get a feel for Villanova's campus and just experience what college life would be like. To this day, I have no idea what there is about this campus, but the moment I stepped foot here that weekend, I felt as if I were home. I felt safe. I felt happy. I mean, I imagine it's the exact same feeling Harry Potter felt when he first got to Hogwarts. And I know it's exactly how many of us here today felt their first time on campus. I'm not sure if it was the smell, that terrible smell in my brother's musty Sheehan Hall room that made me fall in love. Or more likely, it was how his friends greeted me at the door as if I were family. As if after 2 short years here, Jose was able to gain other brothers and sisters in his family. People that I didn't recognize at all, but I knew he would keep close to him for the rest of his life. I instantly knew that is what I wanted my college experience to be like. And I knew that if I came here, my brother and his new family would be like older siblings to me. And I would get to start my own Villanova family. All right, this is where it gets tricky. Please excuse me if I start crying. For this speech, I was asked to explain what impact the Villanova education has had on the class of 2023. I thought for days and I could not come up with an answer that could encompass it entirely. I mean, I thought it was impossible to summarize our experience these past 4 years within what, like 4 minutes? Then I came across a quote by someone we were all familiar with here, St. Thomas Aquinas. He said, "To one who has faith, no explanation is necessary. To one without faith, no explanation is possible. Whenever I'm asked about my experience at Villanova from one who has never been here before, I find myself quickly saying it's really all about the people there. And I can tell you for certain that most of the time they just nod very awkwardly and confused because they've never been on campus or witnessed how the university has affected its community. So they have no faith. Therefore, no explanation is ever possible. However, when I speak with alumni, parents of my fellow peers, and even their siblings, they all get it, and no explanation is ever necessary. I want to briefly talk about my best friend, who may also be known as my mom, the most beautiful and most amazing mother. Hola, ma.
Hola,
Trying
ma.
to avoid looking at her right now.
Love you.
A few months ago, I had told her I was doing a contest to be this year's student commencement speaker. From the beginning, she was super supportive, but after I found out that I had won, I had told her I had lost so that this moment could be a surprise for her. Thank you for always believing in me, Mom. Oh, God. Give me a second here. Thank you for always believing in me, Ma. I love you. She's 100% crying right now. I can see it. Consider this my Mother's Day gift since we weren't able to spend it together. My mom was born in the Dominican Republic, and so was my father. The college culture is completely different there than it is here. They did not trust the college culture in America, but they believed it was important for their kids to do in order to have a secure future. And the only two things they knew about Villanova was that it would take 2 hours to drive here from home and how much the tuition was. That was it. And again, I'm going to be honest with everybody, I almost did not come to Villanova. I was very, very tempted to attend another private school in sunny Southeast Florida that should not be named. And boy, when I gave my mother that news, she started crying. She did not want me to go there. She knew much less about that university than she did about Villanova. So that scared her. She had no faith in that place. And she had already spent 2 whole years placing her faith here in Villanova. And to be fair, I would have been a completely different person if I did go there. As they always say, moms always know what's best for their kids. The point is, besides seeing my financial aid bill and my grades at the end of every semester, my parents don't really know exactly what goes on at Villanova. But they have faith in this place. Therefore, no explanation is ever necessary. And just as my family has faith in this place, every single family and community member sitting here today has faith in this place. And every single student wearing blue and white today has faith in Villanova. The nursing students have faith in their experience during clinicals to continue aiding and saving lives. I was waiting for that. The business students have faith in their study theories to improve our fast-changing economy. There you go, come on, let's go. My fellow engineering students have faith. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's what I like to see. We have faith in the long laboratory reports we have written to help us innovate and sustain our green earth. The liberal arts and sciences students have faith in their education to continue bettering our society and discovering what is still undiscovered. And the professional studies students have faith in their program to enhance their value in the workplace. There they are. And I have faith and truly believe that every single student here today will change the world and impact it in ways nobody could have ever imagined. Although our professors have taught us an inconceivable number of lessons every single semester, I think the most important lesson we have all learned took us 4 whole years to fully grasp, and that is the value of our time. It feels just yesterday we were all in our orientation groups very awkwardly getting to know each other and playing super cringy icebreaker games. And as nostalgic as that may make us feel right now, We can all now agree how important it is to be patient and enjoy every single moment. The future is very unpredictable, and there's no way to know how many more of these moments we'll get. And what is the purpose of achieving success if your journey was not enjoyable? These past 4 years will always be known as some of the most beautiful years of our lives. And originally I told myself I would give literally anything to relive them over and over again without changing a single thing. Sorry, except maybe our sophomore year because of COVID. But as great as college was for us, and as much as we don't want to walk away from this place, it is time for us to explore the world with the tools we have gained here. And the only advice I can give you is to have faith in yourself and what you have learned. Always carry Villanova's name with pride. Sorry. And the only advice I can give you is to have faith in yourself and what you have learned. Sit back and enjoy those cringy icebreaker games. And always carry Villanova's name with pride. Because we will forever be Wildcats. Thank you. Congratulations to the graduates.